Power BI architecture. So in this architecture, first I will start with Power BI Desktop. It is a free desktop application which is used to create or develop reports and visualizations. So using this desktop, you can create many charts, KPIs, graphs, gauges, etc. This Power BI desktop also provide the option to connect with many different sources such as flat file, Excel, web, SQL Server, Oracle, etc. So once the report is created or it is ready in Power BI desktop, or I can say your visualizations are ready, so developer develops it in Power BI desktop, then all these visualizations you can publish to Power BI service. This is a cloud-based service. I will discuss more details about Power BI service in another slide. So if you want to access this Power BI service, then you need to type URL or domain name which is powerbi.com in the web browser. So when you type powerbi.com address in the web browser, it will lead you to the Power BI service because it is a cloud-based service. So you can access that service through web browser by typing powerbi.com in a web browser. Also, you need to create one account in powerbi.com using your work or school email ID. Suppose you are working in a company, let's say the name of the company is Microsoft. Let's say there will be many users like user 1 at microsoft.com, user 2 at microsoft.com, user 3 at microsoft.com. And using that account, you can create the account in powerbi.com. You cannot use your personal Gmail account, Hotmail account, Yahoo Mail account. Using those accounts, you cannot create an account in powerbi.com website. You have to either use your work account or school email address to register in powerbi.com. So once you create an account in powerbi.com, then after signing up, you can access Power BI service. So I go back to the architecture slide again. So as I told you, using the Power BI desktop, you can create the visualizations, and this desktop is also can be used to connect with many different sources. This is a free application which you can easily download from the internet and install it. Once your visualizations are created in Power BI desktop, then you publish your reports to the Power BI cloud. Once the reports are published to Power BI cloud, then you can share the reports to the clients or end users using either web browser or mobile app. So that is why I have written here web browser or mobile app for delivery. Now using Power BI service, you cannot only share the reports and visualization, but there are many other features which are available. I will show you one slide in which there are some important features of Power BI service is discussed. So one of the important features is sharing reports with other developers. So many developers can share their reports and they can work together using Power BI services. The next feature is security. You can implement security features so that you can restrict users by offering varying degree of access and control. Then segregate reports. You can segregate your reports like HR reports. You can keep it separate from the finance reports. Another important feature of Power BI service is AI powered insights. Reports are generated from the data sets or the data. So what will happen on those data sets? You can apply artificial intelligence algorithm. Now this algorithm will automatically analyze this data set and give you suggestions in the form of visualizations. So it will create many visuals as suggestions, and what you can do later, you can use these visualizations in your dashboards or reports. So this is also one feature. Then another feature is subscription. Suppose you want to send the updated report every day in the morning to your colleagues or to the end user. Now using this Power BI service, you can automate this process. So what will happen? Automatically email will be sent to your colleagues or to the users every day using this subscription option. So you don't need to every time send the email to the colleagues. You can schedule this process and automatically email will be sent using this Power BI service. Data refresh is also one of the important features of Power BI. Now you see you have Power BI service and you have on premises database. Now your reports are here, your visualizations are published here, and you have on premises database. Now what happened? The on premises database which is present in your company, so that data changes. Now what you have to do? You have to transfer these changes to the Power BI service. So those changes you have to transfer. Otherwise your report will never be updated because the database is present inside your company and this data is regularly changing. So these new changes you have to transfer it to the Power BI service so that your report will become the updated report. So for transferring these changes, you need a software. That software is known as data gateway. So this data gateway acts as a bridge between Power BI service and on-premises data source to securely transfer the updated data. So this data refresh operation can be automated also. So you can make a schedule and you can automate this data refresh process in the Power BI service. So if I go back to architecture slide again, that is why I have written here Power BI gateway also, because this gateway plays a very crucial role in facilitating the data refresh process. So this is the architecture of Power BI.